The day I've been fearing for months now has finally arrived. Level 100 Inquisitus Baptist. I am glad they say bringer of flood, flame, and frost so that we know what we're fighting here because, you know, this dude has different elements. After fighting him in the open world several more times, he has become a little easier, obviously, if you bring the right elements, but still a little worrisome considering you're locked into using some specific elements of units if you want to take care of him swiftly. So it's going to be pretty tough, honestly. As we usually do, like new Abyss reviews, we're going to go check out the enemies and I'll try and give you some advice and tips and whatnot. Sadly, we do have to do floor 9 and 10 real quick. Maybe if I just sigh really hard, they'll complete on their own. Hey, cool. Anyway, let's take a look at floor 11 here. That should be new. Both the Blessing of the Abyssal Moon as well as the Leyline Disorder both favor normal attacks. The Moon Blessing doesn't really increase normal attack damage, but when you are doing normal attacks, you'll give enemies a sigil and that will deal true damage. The Blessing isn't too important, but for floor 11, normal attack damage being increased by 50% is quite important. Normal attack DPSs are somewhat rare. Yoimiya, Child a bit perhaps, Ayato, Wanderer, those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head anyway. It feels like more main DPSs than not get their damage from charge attacks, but I digress. Let's look at Chamber 1 here. This is a target defense, which means CC is going to be really important. Venti, Sucrose were the OG go-tos. I still think they're really good for stuff like this. Enemy-wise, nothing too special. We have a wide range of elements here with the Spectres, but also a Frost Arm Loatril, so some Pyro here would be good. Second half doesn't seem to matter really. A pretty random assortment of enemies there. Chamber 2, we have an Abyss Lector. This guy is weak to Pyro as well, so Chamber 1 definitely looking like Pyro's a good option. Second half, again, kind of a smorgasbord of enemies, so kind of whatever really. As for Chamber 3 and first half, we have Mirror Maidens and a Ruin Drake. I believe these do fly, so some bow user would be good here. Mirror Maidens are pretty annoying, but Pyro's good against them as well. So yeah, Pyro main DPS first half. Second half hasn't really mattered too much until Chamber 3 here, because now we have the Wicked Torrents, and you really want Cryo or Dendro for those guys. Same for the Hydro Abyss Mage. For Cryo and Pyro, Electro is good enough, so an Aggravate team would actually be really good for second half in my opinion. So with all that in mind, especially with normal attacks being boosted, I think for first half, we're going to go Dia Yoimiya team. Obviously not very free to play friendly, but again, any Pyro main DPS would be good. Second half, we're going to go Archon team. Got Venti there for the CC, shields, and aggravate. What more can you ask for? We don't really have any CC here, but we're just gonna try and DPS our way through it. Yoimiya is pretty nice for the Spectres as well. Doesn't really matter where they're floating about. She can grab them. Well, that didn't actually work out very well. We are currently at 61%. Yeah, actually Venti is not good for second half. These guys can't even be sucked in. I kind of just wanted to go Archon team. Let's give it one more try. Maybe we can do better on this phase. Yeah, we did much better this time. We're at 92%. Even so, I don't think Venti is going to be all that helpful here, but there are also only 6 enemies, so maybe it's all right. Yeah, we're ending with 87. It is just good to know that CC is way more important on first half. Chamber 2, we got the Abyss Lector. We do have plenty of Pyro here, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue, really. Yep, we made pretty quick work of him, and he is the only enemy, so that's it. Second half, again, we just kind of have some random enemies here, some floating mushrooms around. Not really a big deal, honestly. Just going to aggravate them to death. And there we go. Chamber 3 first half. Yes, indeed, we do have some flying dudes. We're going to knock them down with our Yelan. Any bow user works though. Actually, this is the only flying dude, so you might not even really need a bow user if you have someone that can hit him while he's in the air. It is somewhat fragile. And then the Mirror Maiden. Here we're starting with triple Abyss Mage, which can actually be very scary. But we got Dendro for the most annoying one, the Hydro one, so Dendro takes care of that really fast. Cryo, of course, is another option as well. Dendro, in my experience, handles them even faster than Cryo. I'm not sure if that's actually true, but it always felt like that to me. And there was Chamber 11, compared to previous Chamber 11s I've done, not so tough if you bring appropriate units. But of course, the real star of the show, floor 12. For first half, we have Whopper Flowers and Primal Constructs. The Primal Constructs are basically smaller versions of the boss form, the semi-intransient whatever. After a while, they'll go invisible and have super boosted resistance to all elements. You can either inflict Quicken on them to make them go out of the invisible state, or hit the little parts on the ground with Electro. I think most of us are very familiar with Whopper Flowers. They're quite an old enemy. We also have Jade Plume Terror Shroom, unfortunately a Dendro boss, as it has a base 80% resistance to Dendro. But if you are primarily doing aggravate, as opposed to spread in your team, it still could be all right. And then finally in Chamber 3, we have level 100 Consecrated Beasts, probably the hardest enemies we've seen so far in Abyss. Just Consecrated Beast, they hit so hard, they go so wild, and they're here at level 100 in the final chamber. The Consecrated Beasts do have a boosted resistance to their element, like the Fanged Beast there has a higher Dendro res, but that resistance is only when it's in its special form, which it will go into at the very start of battle, but it will do an attack that spawns a crystal. If you attack this crystal with a single Dendro attack, it will explode and it'll be vulnerable for a while. All of its resistances go back down to base 10%, and you can get in a lot of damage then. You can destroy the special crystal without a Dendro attack, but it'll require 6 non-Dendro elemental attacks. The Horned Crocodile is basically the same thing, but you'll need a single Hydro attack or 6 non-Hydro attacks. As for second half, we have Frostfall, Wicked Torrents, and then like their Abyss Mage counterparts. Pyro is good for these. Hydro or Dendro is good for these. Melt Team could work. Let's check out Chamber 2, which is Thunder Manifestation, a very, very annoying boss. The only unit I've really gotten to work well with Thunder Manifestation is Yoimiya. She's also Pyro for the Frostfall here, so that is something we can consider. And last but certainly not least, the level 100 Inquisitus Baptist with Flood, Flame, and Frost. Gonna go out on a limb here and translate that to Hydro, Pyro, and Cryo. We do kind of have to build our team around these restrictions, which means we definitely will need a Dendro or Cryo for Flood. Hydro is best for Flame, and Pyro is best for Frost. So it's pretty tough. Again, Electro could work for Flame and Frost, just not as good as the better counterparts. I'm thinking some sort of weird international team could work for second half, but I really want Yoimiya for the Thunder Manifestation. This is really tough though. There aren't any obvious teams that come to mind, like that I use regularly that would cover all these bases. I mean, if I throw Nahida in there, maybe, but I mean, she's really not doing anything. Maybe Baiju instead, so we could at least have a healer, but he doesn't have that much Dendro. His Dendro basics might be enough to take care of the shields at least, so we'll try throwing him in there. As I always say, let's see how it goes. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. Usually Shogun's Electro takes care of Binny's Pyro, but sometimes they are just getting overloaded and or burning instead of the quicken I want. So there are 12 enemies here? What? We're already a minute in these things, and 3 more of them, or maybe there are just 6 in total. Oh my god, yeah, I messed everything up. We have to restart. Really not sure at the moment if this was the best team. I really hope the second phase is easier. We did barely just get halftime there. We're starting with the Hydro dudes, so nope, get off the pillar. What are you doing? So we're gonna try and get rid of their shields with Baiju here. There's one down. Oh, that is a Cryo. And then we have the 2 Lectors. Oh my lord, what? How am I? Oh, 3 Lectors, 3 Lectors. Pog, 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 let's freaking go. What? How am I supposed to do that in 30 seconds? What is this chamber? Excuse me? They're not even in shield phase yet and I'm out of time. What am I supposed to do? Or no, wait, that guy is a Cryo. I think there are 2 Cryos. 2 Cryos, 1 Hydro. I don't know if Yoimiya is gonna really cut it with her single target. That is very hard already. I mean, outside of Chamber 1, you don't really need a specific team. It could be argued you don't really need Electro for these guys if you can kill them fast enough either. I was thinking maybe spread aggravate for second half, but then there's the Thunder Manifestation. I'm gonna try my Geo team first half. We need to get through that one a lot faster because the second one is way harder. So you need Pyro, period. Like, that's the only thing that really works on Frost things. Electro 2, I guess, but damn, first half takes forever already. I'm gonna try my Geo team again, maybe just with Vinti in there and doing a little better. Those Whopper Flowers take up so much time as well because they're always just going everywhere, teleporting, forget it. I'm trying Raiden National. I know we're not gonna cover all bases, but there are 2 Frost and 1 Hydro, so I don't know, maybe just Nahida instead of Singtro and go National again. Yeah, I don't think we actually need Hydro at all. I mean, outside of Vaporize, of course, for Shanling, and I would think about a different off field, but we need that Pyro, so that's not gonna work either. Maybe slightly better. God, these things are so tanky, it's insane. Now we have the same problem before. We could have made decent time, maybe with Zhongli Burst here. Yes. We have more than half time now. We might just end up dying. It's probably what's gonna happen. What? Where did they disappear to? So we have 1:20 for the Abyss Heralds now. I'm not actually sure if that's gonna work, but we'll give it a try here. Okay, I think they're all getting their shields now. Oh no, no, not Nahida. Oh my god, they're so annoying. Oh, wait. Wait. Go, Shanling. Dude. Hydra 1 is dead. Go, Benny. I really only need Benny right now. Oh. Nikita, get some healing real quick. All right, we're good. Ow. Wait, stop. Okay, we got it. I think our Shogun is a little hurt, but whew. That was a tough one. And this is a really weird team. I never thought to use, Aggravate National. Very weird, but I guess it works. That was only Chamber 1, however. Now we gotta deal with 2 bosses back to back. Starting with Jade Plume here. Hoping my Ito can take care of it in maybe 2 rotations. Not looking too likely, honestly. No, not quite. Maybe if things went a little better, we could have killed it in 2. I think we kind of need to, because Thunder Manifestation is going to be a lot harder, since it has, I think, Electro Immunity. Yeah, we're going to have, like, half time. I really doubt that's going to work, but whatever. Yeah, we can't even, like, hit it half the time. This is dumb. Why did I do Shogun Burst? Who knows? I do mysterious things very often. Actually, this isn't even looking that bad. I mean, Nahita's going ham. Oh god, no! She toasted ham! Damn, we could have done that. We had enough time. Got too cocky, talking about ham. Ah, so close. Please just die. Oh man, okay, we have almost 2 entire minutes now. Even so, we gotta be really careful. Oh my god! Is she dead? She is dead. This stupid lightning box. Yeah, this one went a little bit worse. It really just comes down to how many times we're criticaling, I guess, because sometimes you can do it in 2 rotations, other times not, and now I really don't want to use my burst because it's like 2 hits and whatever. Our problem with Thunder Manifestation isn't time anyway, it's just dying, and the dude's super annoying because he's always in the air. Here we go with the lightning box again, but we are currently in Benny Ring, so maybe we can just tank it and survive. Oh, we can't tank that. That's like 1 shot. I think we can afford to be a little careful here. We have 30 seconds left. I'm not sure how much we can afford to be careful here. 20 seconds. Oh god, not that thing. Run, Nihita! I think we got it. A little anticlimactic. We were being very careful because I knew we had a lot of time, but and here comes Chamber 3. Double Consecrated Beast and level 100 Inquisitus Baptist. Alright. Kind of doubt we're going to be able to get 6 attacks off anyway, so we're just going to have to hope we can DPS enough. Currently it's looking pretty good, honestly. They're both like half dead or more than half dead, honestly. One's dead. We're at 9 minutes, so... Alright, cool. So he's... Oh, there are 4? Oh, there are 4. There are 4. Okay. What? Why? Why are there 4? I didn't even see that up there. Oh, Lord. I thought I would maybe have a slightly easier time here. But no. We're not even gonna have a minute for the Inquisitus Baptist. I thought I was doing well. I was like, they ain't so hard. I was worried for nothing. Yeah, cool. 55 seconds left. I'm sure the Inquisitus Baptist will be easily dead in that time, for sure. Oh, starting with Cryo? That's easy. I gotcha. Oh, his shield takes a lot, and he just one-shotted my bin boy. Whatever, I need to do the Consecrated Beast floor way faster anyway. Yeah, if one wasn't chilling way over here, that probably would have worked. Possibly. Okay, we might actually have around halftime this time. I don't know why, I don't know how I could kill them so much faster. We have 8:33. Won't help if we just get one-shotted again though, unfortunately. All right, his first shield is gone. Let's go ahead and just start slamming him with our Shogun here. There goes his water one, maybe, yes. Okay, very cool, very cool. Oh, now he has a pyro one. We have to rely on just Shogun for that. That's going to not be very easy. That's going to take a while. If it even does anything. Well, she needs to be healed. It just went away on its own. That's how long we took. Oh man, this is gonna be a shame, but he shouldn't get another one, right? Destroy all the what now? I don't see anything anywhere. Oh, where did Benny go? Okay. This might still work. Oh, everyone's dying like incredibly fast. Forget it. I'm going for it. 15 seconds left. I think we got it. Woo! Okay, weird. Inquisitus Baptist was like one of the easiest things there. That was funny. I don't know what happened there at the end. We were taking like 4,000 damage per second from something. I'm glad we could do it though. I don't know if I can say this was the hardest abyss ever. It was close, definitely, but it was the one I had to think the longest about a team. Like, I've never used this team before. Like, it's basically Shogun National, but Nihita instead of a Hydro. But let's get our rewards. Yeah, some other Dendro could have worked as well, but they need to be able to do damage, you know, for the Thunder Manifestation. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty hard to kill him in time. Binny and Shanling do a decent amount of damage, but still not as much as in a normal National because there's no Vaporize. But yes, definitely on the upper end of the hardest abysses for sure, I would say. Not so much the one enemy I was actually worried about, the Inquisitus Baptist. You just need the right elements. In fact, we only had 2 of the 3 right elements for him. We literally couldn't even get rid of the Pyro Shield, but it still worked out. Our Geo team, especially with Vinti in there, I think is really good for first half because there are so many enemies and they can all be like clumped together with Vinti. So really good for a first chamber. I think the first chamber might be the hardest actually again. I don't know why they keep doing that, but yeah, make sure to tell me what you think in the comments down below. Dropping a like or subscribing to the channel if you enjoyed is always greatly appreciated as well. Thanks as always for watching, and until next time.